You're good.
But it was funny because he used to always put it on the center stand.
Is that how big the tank is? No, it's only a gallon. Really? There's a big tunnel underneath. Yeah, that's a lot of fun. There's a little right up there. Kind of interesting.
That is a retro. Andrew, this is Rodney. So you worked at Suzuki for what years?
From 71
Okay.
to 79.
And you were mentioning the discussion of a prototype, one of these.
Yeah. Well, they came out with this one as a trail bike, and then the 90. But then the factory thought, well, maybe people would want a little more performance, so they took the TS250 motor and put into one of these chassis.
Yeah, you swept everyone along.
And it was so dangerous to ride. It was unbelievable. The combination of the tires and the extra power of the 250, they decided, time out. We don't need to do that. The 125 was the maximum size.
Do you know whatever happened to that bike?
Oh, we crushed it.
You crushed it?
Yeah.
Did you ever happen to have any photos of it?
You know, I don't, but I still stay in touch with all the people I work with at Suzuki.
Yeah.
And there might be photos around somewhere.
It'd be fascinating to learn more about that, see if they're still out there.
Yeah.
That's some pretty...
There were a lot of prototypes that never made it to production.
Are there any...
I worked in quality research and testing. So that's what I did. I tested all the street legal bikes. Anything that could have a license plate on it was in my department. And there were 2 Americans and about 15 Japanese. And every day we were testing bikes, anything that had a plate on it. Of course, these qualified because these were street legal. So yeah, it was an interesting time period for me.
That's fascinating. What other prototypes did you see that were the most noteworthy?
Well, of course, all the street legal bikes that came out, all the GS series, GTs, the two-strokes, the RE5, all of those we had as prototypes that eventually rolled into production.
Did you have any other prototypes that you were involved with that never made it to production?
There were a few, I'd have to think about it, but there were a few. Right offhand, I can't think of them, but that was many years ago, back in the 70s. There were, but I can't at the moment.
Gotcha. Well, thank you for bringing this. This thing's beautiful. It's great to have that part of the show today. Oh, it'll be next year.
No, up north. The guy that does Clyde Hamilton. I know you never.
Right out here. I didn't take